outside to go and have peace. That is madness capitalized with gold. It makes no sense. In a sane country, that's the moment where he drops down as a presidential candidate. You don't show up for the peace accord for even talk to your people that are clamoring for him, to even come out and talk to them and say, this is why I want you people to vote for me. I can do this, I can do. Let's hear him. Maybe they say he's energetic. Let's hear him with all the energy come out and talk. He cannot do that. He can't do that. It's sad, but at the same time, I'm happy that everything is being exposed, because it is driving home more and more the fact that we need a serious change in that country. There's no going back. We are taking this country back by fire, by force. That's what it's showing to us, because everything that's been hidden in the dark is being exposed. There's light shining on in every dark corners to let everyone know what's going on. Wasn't it, which day was it? I was listening to a video of one of these leaders saying that they are returning some humongous amount that was given to them. Imagine that. My ear won't it don't almost fall. In fact, it don't fall, it don't come back so many times, hearing the atrocities that these people are committing. Even the recent man that they kidnapped, that was held for kidnapping people. The man was a staunch APC member. Staunch. That tells you that the darkness in that country, they are supporting APC. That tells you all you need to know. This, for me, is telling me that we need to drive home Labour Party. We need to shout from the top of our lungs that it is Peter Obi or no Peter Obi. I've never bought into the idea of saying vote your conscience. No, I don't trust your conscience. Your conscience, look at where your conscience has gotten us. Right now, vote Peter Obi. That is it. It's that simple. It's simple mathematics. That's the only man that has what it takes to take us to where we need to be. We don't have time for shenanigans. We don't have time to be trying to massage anybody's ego. You are either in or you're out. And for those tags that they were selling, absolutely, man, the guy is top-notch, principle, character, integrity. He has to cost more. I'm even shocked it costs only 1,000 naira. They should triple that amount, so that it is only people who know and understand what this man is coming with that should be buying those tags. For me, I am fired up. It is Peter Obi or no Peter Obi, no distraction, because me no say all these distractions will come. Me don't already prepare my mind. I say bring it as it dey hot, I will give them back to you, because we don't get time anymore. Nigeria, it don't already enter ground. If we don't pull them out, we go sit down for me. I not go follow and sit down for here. They talk Nigerian matter again. Lie in this capacity. It will not happen. So this is it. We already have our heels are in already. We've dug our heels in. We must take it home. This is victory for all of us, wherever you are as a Nigerian. This is victory. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. If you are not encouraged and fired up today to say no more, it is Peter Obi, and we are taking back our country, whether they like it or not. Whatever tricks that they come up with, they will be disgraced and it will be exposed. We can't take it anymore. We need to have sensible people in every facet of leadership in Nigeria. We're not going to put up with this BS that they've been throwing at us. No more. It is Peter the Rock Obi. I say it 1,000 times over, and I yield.
Yes, we all know everybody, everywhere you go, is Peter Obi. For you to be useful, you have to be obedient. And Nigerians, 80% of Nigerians are formerly said 70. Now they are increasing. 80% of Nigerian youth, 80% of Nigeria in total, they are yearning for Peter Obi. That is why you see so many of them coming out without giving them chichi. They are coming out to lend their voice, to tell the world this is who we want. It wasn't even election time yet. People were already like marching on the street. Like they're already taking it like carnival. They are happy. The name Peter Obi give them joy, give them hope, give them happiness. I have never seen this happening in the life of Nigeria. Yes, it is true. I've never seen it. That a candidate comes up and you see people showing love, genuine love, everywhere, all parts, people walking, already lending their voice. At least it is a warning to INEC. What they are doing is a big threat and warning to INEC. Rigging is going to be very impossible. How do you rig? When the whole world watching, everybody is seeing it, that is Peter Obi, Peter the Rock, that people are clamoring for. Everybody wants him. Internationally, they are inviting him. He's going everywhere. He know they sick. He know they go for rest. With the problem we are having in Nigeria now, person wey say one can solve our problem, he get his own problem, he dey rest. We wey wan solve the problem, we dey hear the talk. Haba now. Haba now. How? We wey no dey sick, we go allow people wey dey sick, dey represent us, dey be our leader. Are we sick? Say Buhari come now, see how the country be. Country be like who dey sick, everything. E just open for every evil people, whether it be kidnapper. E free for you. Whether it be terrorist, although na the same thing they be, the kidnapper and the terrorist. Free for you. What a terrorist government. A lot of things will not they happen before come begin to happen. People now come take a like job. Government will they negotiate with terrorists. I will pay you this. Government will go pay terrorists to collect Nigeria army, our own equipment. I tell you terrorist hand. You still go give them money when I give us money for not shoot me down. Is it not a disgrace? Terrorists with this ambush. You will get the military. You they beg them, they pay them with our money. You see, the game is up. It's clear that you be terrorist government, and we know APC is a terrorist government. See my face, let me talk. So let's go close to the next person after I'm here. Oh, Engineer Ken, we don't lose another here. We have Chubuzo Adi. Chubuzo, please talk to us.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the listening and the commentators over there. What happened is, I thank the man, the first man that make a comment here. I thank him very much because he understands the whole idea of, especially Tinubu. Tinubu, if I might put it straight, since he went to London to rest his dead, there is no two ways about it. And that is the fact. And that is why you see when they went to this their meeting, they went to Abuja last time. The organizers couldn't make any comment about Tinubu. So most of them, they know that the guy is dead, and that is why they welcome Shetima with all arms. Because don't forget, this is their government. So they will try to fool everybody as much as they can. Then, as the same man said, we are good to accept lies. And that is the fact. Because we are good to accept lies, we cannot do anything about it. And that is why you see this Draculian keep on sucking our blood. You know? So Nigerians have to be very, very careful this time around. One thing you must understand is if you are a very good listener, where at the same time very good person who understands the way things work. They never ask a Shomala any question much. What is their principle? He just behaved like a criminal that see a police car and start running away. The police is not looking for him. But he just see a police car, he start running away. So that has incriminated him, and there's no two ways about it. When you look at the body language, you can see that the man is dead. Because they never asked him they never asked whether he's dead or not, but he have already mentioned it. So that is number one. Then I don't know the reason why Nigerians, anything we do, we want to play Ojoro. We want to play that Ojoro. Ojoro must be there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Leftist, we can barely hear the speaker.
Okay.
Okay, speaker, please
Can you
talk
hear me?
louder,
Can
please.
you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't know the reason why most of the time we play Ojoro in everything that we do. That is a very shameful thing, especially when it comes to the top level of government, you know, and that makes the world doesn't take us serious. We can pretend that we are giant and all this, but the world doesn't take us serious, and the world are looking at us all the time, you know. So we need to be very careful whom we elect in the office. Then Obi, the big card they are selling for 1,000, I think, or 2,000 somewhere, or 1,000. That to show you that Obi is in a high demand. And when a product is in high demand, now that product, you know, become more expensive. And you will see people, because of it doesn't matter, they will stay by it. Regardless of the high price, they will stay by it, you know. So, and the Tinubu, if at all he's still alive, because I know that he's not alive, those recharge cards that they are selling or they are giving people, sorry, if you watch it, it's a very good strategy of campaigning. But what happened is Nigerians are very poor. The majority of Nigerians are very poor. Just like the same man said, most of us cannot be able to buy a recharge card to go to social media. And this is a very good strategy. A lot of people doesn't know about a lot of people in Nigeria, they need awareness. Some people in Nigeria, some places in Nigeria don't have electricity for months, if not years. They don't have access to social media. They don't have that access. So this is another good strategy of campaigning, to be aware of everything that the people want to see. So anyway, that is something that INEC needs to look into if it's constitutional, you know, to be selling recharge cards with a presidential candidate, you know. Then this meeting they went to Abuja or whatever convention they will host as a presidential candidate, they need to put it on inside constitution, because they can always take excuse because it's not constitutional. Because if it's constitutional, then the person have defaulted, and that will put a level of discharge or a level of penalty. That will be a very good thing, because you cannot really hold them accountable for all this kind of acts they are doing right now. And they can do anything because it's not constitutional. And Nigerians need to work towards that, because with Tinubu giving excuses this time around, this very time, that means if at all he's still alive, because I'm sure he's dead, then excuses will keep on happening. Tinubu cannot have holiday in Nigeria, and he's not a president. Then he went to London to go and have holidays. He said he's going to rest. There is no peace. He's running away from his responsibility. He's running away from the peace he's supposed to come and make. Now he's not there. He's running away. So there is a lot of inconsistencies in this election, especially in the APC side. So they are all getting it wrong, because they think that anyway, they were enjoying this particular moment a long time ago. But this time around, I don't think they are finding it easy. And that is why you can see their loopholes, you know, floating up on the sea. So everybody can see it. Nigerians have to be very wise and very, very careful because I'm telling you, these people, they are up to something. So they are shaking wherever they are, you know. So Oshomole have said it all, and you can see the body language. I don't think that every reasonable person who understands how things works would think that Tinubu is alive, if at all. But if eventually he suffers, still that will not give him that credibility to those who understand, because this man is not credible. It's not even when you look at his physiques, the man is not fit. He's not that fit. He's very old. The man is gone. Got nothing to offer Nigeria. So that is, by the way, those who are supporting him, I don't know what they see. I don't know the actual thing they are going to gain, because this Tinubu of a man is not going to give Nigeria what they want, you know. Then what they call it, as Shetima, the president, the vice president, Shetima is another problem. Those people supposed to do something about it. Showere pointing out that very flashing point. Nigeria need to ask questions. Showere may be not that popular, but he's very good as an opposition. If at all he can be in the parliament, he will be very, very good opposition. He's a very good tool to fight the government, regardless of his attitude. But that is because that is the kind of opposition that every government, especially Nigeria, needs, if at all they will allow him, so that he can be able to, pinpoint some loopholes, the fuck up these people are having, so that we can be also aware. He's very good tool also on that area. So that is for my take for now. Let another person handle. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Talking about the recharge card that was seen being shared, I don't think it is new. It's normal for during politics campaign period like this. That is what they usually do. During was it 2015? Yes, it was done. Yes, it was done. But that one is for all network. They just give it to you, no matter the network you are using, just load it to enter. They've been sharing, but not be share they want to share. Is it not recharge card? Let them share. It's our money. If they are sharing, if I'm obedient, I saw them, if I see them sharing recharge card, they say take. I will take a load and move ahead. Does it change my mind? Is it not recharge card paper? They give me paper. Eh? I will take and recharge my phone. When they go, I say, una do well, oh, at least. I can still use this phone to make calls to my families to tell them to vote for Obi. They are helping us. You cannot change it. That recharge card paper cannot change the mind of Nigeria. Nigerians are waking up. Give them recharge card every day. They will continue to collect every day. On the election day, they will vote their mind. So I don't think let them be sharing their recharge card to everybody. Vote for this. Vote for this. It's not going to work. It's been happening. It's not just today. So thank you very much, Chubuzo. Let's go to Desmond. Yes, Desmond. Desmond, before I call you, I think I saw your super chat. Let me know to. Yes, I saw you super chatted us. Thank you very much, Desmond. Yes, you super chatted. Yes, you super chatted us. God bless you for giving us this super chat. At least this is the encouragement and good support. Thank you very much. You can now talk to us, please. Hello, Desmond. Oh, have we lost him? Oh, we've lost him. Is he not here? He's here now. All right. If he's not ready, if we don't have you there, let's just go straight to Iris Ward. Iris Ward, please talk to us.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the panelists. Good evening, Mr. Leftist, Mr. Evis. I greet you all and our viewers across the globe. Thank you all for joining Niger Watch this evening, and we appreciate all we all are doing here. We Nigerians, we need each other to fight this battle that is ahead of us. I just want to make a little contribution this evening concerning the guy. Honestly, I was so mad this afternoon. I can't believe what I'm saying lately. The ridiculous acts that our what will I even call them? Our political prostitutes, the ridiculous acts they are performing in the front of microphone in different media lately. I can't believe that guy that I saw telling us that they will not allow Tinubu to rest in Nigeria. Mr. Man, I have a question for you. Who are they? We would like you to tell us the people that will not allow him to rest. And according to you, he's working only God knows how many hours. I would like to know, who is he working for? Because to the best of my knowledge, as of today, he's not working for Nigerians. So, and your people told us that he made Lagos. So how come he cannot rest in Lagos? He cannot even take treatment in Lagos. So you are there. Your excuse to tell us what is happening to your principal after he refused to go to NBA conference, and now their so-called peace accord, whatever. He has not even been to Aso Rock. All we keep seeing is representative. In fact, you guys really think we Nigerians are so daft? I don't know how you people see us, but I have a message for all of you. 2023 will let you know that Nigerians have turned a blind eye and a deaf ear for too long. It's high time you people know the kind of people that Nigerians are really. Because when you come to outside Nigeria globally, I don't really think you people know the kind of people that Nigerians are. Nigerians around the globe, Nigerians are intelligent people. They are creative. They are strong. They are powerful. And you guys really think we need people like this in power? You guys really think we need people, even people like you, people that come out to defend these people? In fact, we are putting the whole of you in the same bag. We don't need you people. Whether you people are secretary, personal assistant, defenders association, the whole of you are going to fail, because we have woke up to say enough is enough. Because right now, as you can see, many of us that have not been interested in the political system over the years that we are outside the country, we are back with full force. We are interested. Now we are talking. We are supporting to take the power back, because power belongs to the people, and there is nothing you people can do about it. If you lie, you can lie. Tell all the lies in the world. Try to play all the trick in the world. Sell all the recharge card in the world. In fact, do otherwise. It's not gonna work. Because just like someone said earlier, God did not hate Nigeria that much to be giving us sick and weak leaders. What is our crime? Which crime did we commit as Nigerians? I mean, Africans should wake up. I'm beginning to believe why people are saying when Nigeria gets it right, the whole of Africa will get it right. I am beginning to see the clearer picture, because I saw a video yesterday where Gabon president with his cabinet were performing a very shameful act. My dear, if you guys are not fit, go and rest. It's not by force. We have people that are capable for this job. And we are ready to make sure we send the people that are capable for the job up there to go and work for us. Because whether you people like it or not, you people are working for us. And I want to urge all Nigerians, wake up and know your rights. Because the main problem we have in that country, many people don't know their rights. That is why they keep worshiping all these political elites. You don't have to worship them. They are working for you. You pay them salary with the country resources and with the tax that people pay there. You pay them salary. So it's not necessary. If not for the fact that they are so greedy, they are busy stealing us. Them and their family are not supposed to live better than any other citizen. We all have equal rights because we own Nigeria. We own Nigeria together. No one is more Nigerian than the other. And as for Dino, let me tell you, in fact, you don't even know what you're doing to yourself. Dino, Oshomole, Reno Mokri, those group of people, if they are to be regarded as such, you people have all lose your relevance. The FKK, in fact, all of them, the list continue. Nobody cares about you people anymore. Nobody cares about your lives because you people are fake. You guys are political prostitutes. Stomach infrastructure, moving from one place to another, jumping like mocking like parasites. Dino is here to come and tell us Atiku is the only person that Nigerians can trust. Yes, so I can see clearly that is why his master OBJ dedicated those words in his book to him. Is he not the one that he serves? Who know him better than that man? That is to tell you the reason why we should trust Atiku. And you should be ashamed. So every time to come and be telling us he have children with Igbo woman, he have children with Yoruba. That since when did that become a qualification? Since when, Dino? You guys should be ashamed of yourself. We are tired. We are tired. We know that Nigerians at home are tired. We abroad are also tired. Many Nigerians have made money abroad. They want to come back home to come and invest. But there is no road. They are stuck. Whether you guys like it or not. And for those, my fellow citizens, that they are sharing return, collect the card. Collect the card and vote Peter Obi. Nothing will happen. No shaking. Collect anything they give you. Collect it. Since they think they can buy anything buyable. Collect it. It's even your money because they are stealing your money to buy you. Collect it. It's your money. It's our nation's money. God, this is so disgusting. I don't know what is happening. The other one is saying he don't really know. He thinks he should be alive. Are you kidding me? Are you for real? You think it's alive? And you people came out to come and defend such thing. And as for Tinubu's family, in fact, it's like many people are forgetting that the wife is a politician. And I see, anyway, I know that it's not even going to the Aso Rock. For the people that are trying to say, maybe if he win, it's Shetima that will rule. There is going to be a chaos there because Tinubu's wife is a politician. And I believe she's strongly behind all this. That is likely even if the man wants to step down tomorrow, the woman is so eager to be a first lady. Is eager to also be in charge of the country. Is it your father's property? Is it a family property? We are tired. We are tired. So if that woman is not a woman enough to sit the husband down and talk to him, in fact, rescue him. That is why you are his helpmate. Not pushing because you want to be a first lady, you want to rule the country. It's a shame. It's a shame that man, the family, the children, you people that should surround the table, enjoy him, everything that he has stolen from us. Since Nigeria is a country where nobody probe anybody, you can steal and go scot-free with it. Why not carry him and surround the table and enjoy the money with him? No, you people are pushing. You want to go and occupy Aso Rock because it's family property. We are coming to 2023 by fire, by force. I can see confusion everywhere. You guys are confused. You guys are so scared to your marrow bone. In fact, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We are coming. We are taking our country by fire, by force. Thank you.
Yes, people are angry. Campaign has started. We're no longer afraid to say what we want to say. It's no more time for campaign. It will be Labour Party. Warn your followers. It's not yet campaign. They're already campaigning. It's our right to speak out. This is what we want, and it is the truth. So we said it before. We said it before that Tinubu will not be able to take the heat. We said it before. Where is Tinubu? Campaign managers, they are all coming out to deny knowledge of. Oshomola is so shameless. I don't report to him every day, so I cannot say whatever. But it's good. It's alive. Who is saying he's dead? Look at the other man trying to quote law that the deputy have the right to be there. That's why you have deputy. Is he the president yet? Is he not the one that they want to vote as president? The deputy is just assisting him. Now he's nowhere to be found. So the deputy should be is now the president. When they have not even been, when they are not there yet, foul. All these relics will not work. Tinubu, we said it before, he will disgrace himself before the time. He knows he's not fit. He knows he's very sick. Instead of him to be resting, being in old people's home and be enjoying his money, he's using that money to be using private jets, to be flying everywhere. Private jets! A man that has no farm of his own. Private jets everywhere. It don't happen though. Even when he's falling, people are guarding him. What a shameless human being. What a shameless people. Well, they say, now live with the sweet, now the key goat. Let me welcome Machiavelli. Machiavelli, my brother, talk to us.
Una, thank you. Good evening,
Machiavelli.
Mr. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can anybody hear Machiavelli? I can't hear him. Is he talking?
Yes, I'm talking. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear him.
We can hear him.
It's from my side then. I'm not hearing him.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, Machiavelli, but I don't know about.
I will carry on. I will carry on because we have to move on. Nigeria must move forward, and we are going to move forward.
To listen to him from other source.
Okay. Well, Mr. Left says maybe when you solve yours, I will still say good evening to you. Good evening to everyone who has been listening, who has been on this panel today, and those of you at home and unconcerned citizens that are around the globe. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Irene Finest. That your words not be small here. I must greet you, my lovely sister. You see, every day when I tell you that these people are just taking you for a ride, a lot of people will call me names here. They will call a lot of things. Now, where is the presidential candidate? Everybody they don't even have an answer to you. This is a country you want to rule, right? Oshomole came out yesterday and said he does not answer to him. He doesn't know where he is. The other one came this morning. He said he's tired. He has been working. Even when he's in Abuja, they don't let him rest. He's in Lagos, they don't let him rest. They should keep deceiving themselves. Una no come ask and say, who send and work? That should have been the question. Una send and work. Now you say now your turn. You never even start now. Now I go rest. But you were not resting in Nigeria. You were resting in a land that has been defined. You know, this is why we all must hold one rope. Because now that we hold one rope, they are already confused. The same thing happened in the next party, which is the PDP. Just as they were flagging off, immediately they flag off, they started fighting themselves. Abuna not here. Those who say Imama no go sleep, he too no go sleep. Because Nigerians, you cannot push them to the wall. And you expect to be living like a king. It don't go work, Oga. Nigerians are tired of the injustice. This is where these old spirits metamorphose into the Obidient movement. The answer is very clear. Anybody who wants to go and jeopardize it, now you know. I've always tell you here. Don't think it's a movement that was done by those who felt there was injustice in the land and those who died. So if you know what is good, if you want to go and play with the God's will, go and jeopardize it. You are on your own. How many of them that have spoken to Obi? See them now. Look at them. That is to tell you that it's not a mere handle. Every day I keep telling you here, it's not a joke. This is a movement that was designed by God. He went to Jos the first day of this campaign. They say he not get structure. Abi, I tell you now, yes, say the first day when Obi started, that was when I gave the song. I gave the song and I told you that Obi they come, Nigeria youth now structure. Was that not what I said? Now the Nigeria youth has now become the structure of Obi. So it must stand. The only thing I want to tell you tonight is campaign has started. Tell your brothers, tell your sisters, uncles and aunties, mommies and daddy, please let us all vote for Obidient. It's as simple. Not the 5 person put. Make una just join hand to fight these people. Vote your choice. Vote your choice. Vote your choice. I don't tell you now, but everybody must be open now to this street language. Obi is the only way. Obi is the only way now. This will not be sentiment. Look at it from this both sides of the eye. You go know, say, there is no other choice. Nigerians need to grow. Nigeria needs to move from consumption to production. It's a fact. Nigeria needs to move from those stealing, not putting back into the system. Nigeria needs a country that the youth will have a word to say, not Yahoo. They made you to turn into Yahoo. That was never your job. He said, now, person will never eat. Now you go no say bat in the rain. Because if you don't eat, you don't get your time. But the Nigerians have not eaten. Right from the creation of that country. Now so suffer, then they suffer. So they turn you into this thing. Now, as you know they strike. As you they strike now. How do they want you to progress? Now tell me, how do they want you to progress? If you are not sending a child to school, how do you want that child to learn what the future entails? Ask me. You don't want them to grow. You just want to enslave them and continue to lavish the wealth of the country on your cohort and your families, studying abroad, living a perfect life. Why a common Nigerian will live below $1 a day, even suffer? Because this movement gave the hope to a pure water seller, a bus driver, a security guard, even anything you want to call that in the society. It gave them hope that they have a sense of belonging in that country. And they must also eat from the national cake. This is why everybody must queue on this person, Obidient. So we must all wait for this thing to happen. Please, I beg you, brothers and sisters, let us not jeopardize it. Don't let them give you 10,000. Even if they give you, take it to eat it, but don't use it to jeopardize this movement. Don't use it to jeopardize this movement. Don't use it to jeopardize this movement. Now, 3 times I tell you. Because when we tell them, say, a smaller party will come and form a political earthquake, they call us Indomie generation. Indomie generation now, it don't turn to bag of rice, oh. Abi? Okay. Please, I still beg you, for us to have our country back, we must all work together. All of us here, we come from different ethnic group. We come from different states, but we just have one thing in common. Nigeria, our only country. Let us save it. Let us put hands together, work together, and take it from these people and give it back to the people who owns it, and that is the citizen. It is you alone that can do it. Meanwhile, Nigerians are being watched all over Africa because they know we are always out to deliver. Because your hope of delivering that nation will give the hope of other African nations to thrive. That is a very important thing. In the West, in the whole West African sub-regions, Nigeria is number one. They look at us. Please, let us not forsake them. Let us still give them hope that they can do it. And to the East, let us also give them hope that they can do it. Our East African brothers are also suffering. They look at you, what you can do. Even Julius Malema today always speak about Nigeria in the South African parliament because he believed that whenever we say we are going to do it, we'll deliver. Let us make them proud. And let us take back our nation so that we can also decide what will happen in the United Nations and also strive to have a veto power because we don't reach to get veto power. That is our aim. And also the last thing, majority of us after the election, we might disappear. That is another setback. But I pray we will not, because the fight is not over. I tell you, the fight is not over. You must stand still, because most of us now, immediately we finish this election, you don't see anymore. Everybody go home. But that is not what it is. A soldier must be ready for the battle, 24 hours ready to defend a nation. That is why we, Nigerians now, we will never go back and we will never give them back that rope to climb again. We must hold it and we must pass it to our generation so that they continue the pattern. With this, I greet everybody. Have a pleasant weekend. And for Nigerians Independence Day, please let us use this opportunity to pay the respect for those who lost their life in the Lekki toll gate. And let us give them that respect of saying that nation, after getting back this mandate, we must dedicate this movement to them. One love, everybody. God bless you all.
Yes, thank you, Machiavelli. We really need to dedicate this movement to them when the time comes, because these people actually created and did something wonderful. They knew Nigeria government is not responsible. They knew there was going to be risk. They knew there was going to be shot, but they still didn't relent. They went. And really, they were shot, even while they were holding Nigeria flag up. What soldiers and which countries does that? Your people on a peaceful protest, holding Nigeria flag, because they are already aware that this is what's going to happen. In Lekki toll gate, owned by the same Tinubu that is coming to rule us, that want to come and rule us. In his way, he collect billions of naira daily. He thought they were coming to do destruction. No, they just stood there. Because they knew that place is an oppression ground. And they were killed. So we're really going to do something about that. And tomorrow, Independent Day, we know Obidati movement. They are going to. They are. That's why Obidati movement is great. The same people that were key, those that were alive, that is alive now, are the one saying no to these bad people with anger. They don't want your money. All they want is let this country work. This is what they want. So before we continue again, let's just take a little break. Somebody mentioned of it.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Brother, sister, show me your PVC. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Brother, sister, show me your PVC. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Yeah. Obi get ability, carry go. Obi get this, carry go. Say forward ever, backward never. Get your PVC, they give them waka. Ahead, yo, follow Obi go. Anywhere you dey, follow am go. Mama, Papa, get your PVC. Brother, sister, make we start activity. Yelele, na Peter Obi. Morning, noon, and night, Peter Obi. Get your PVC, Obi. If not to make a choice, I wanna Peter Obi. Ebelebe, bola, everywhere na Peter Obi. Ebelebe, bola, everywhere na Peter Obi. Kowara yaka, koporo yaka, kowara yegu. We a masana wa, we a masana Peter. Joku, matoku. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Brother, sister, show me your PVC. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 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 Mama, Papa, where your PVC? Obedience is better than.
Yes, obedience is better than sacrifice. Use your PVC. This is the time. So, for those that have not gone to collect your PVC, please endeavor to go collect your PVC because that is where your strength lies. That is your decision. That is the take back. Whatever we are doing now, we are not doing it with arm or with guns. We're going to do it with what? PVC. So let's make sure we go collect our PVC. Having said that, I want to quickly say thank you to Omoye's Corner for her super chat. She's been in 3-1, yes, 3-in-1 in. She's been in the comment section here, and again, she came on to the panel here, and again, she's doing what again? Super chatting here. She's just Nigerian. So I want to say thank you with this gesture. I think it's a wonderful gesture. I want to say God bless you for this wonderful contribution. Of course, you are part of the platform, but still, it's not easy to do this. 3-1. You just 3-1. So let's go to the next person. Son of God. Son of God, please talk to us.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Leftist, and good evening, other people on the panel. Right. So I just I'll try and keep it short. I'm a little bit well. I think the way things are sort of going on in the political seen at the moment. It is quite laughable that a party like APC, which should be going around the country asking for forgiveness from Nigerians for what they've done in the past 7 years, they should actually be going around to apologize and begging Nigerians. But the kind of arrogance that these people are sort of, the way they're carrying on, it's like they think that this is a done deal. And a lot of people, when you hear how they want to be speaking as if Bola Tinubu has won the election already, it just makes you just wonder, what are these people smoking in their house? Because I mean, the more these things are happening, the more things are going the way it's going. Even those that were a little bit who wanted to collect his money and maybe say, okay, that because they will collect his money and vote, maybe vote, hold their nose to vote for him. When things are developing every day, I mean, the way it's looking right now, it will take a mad person. The person should have been a bit mad anyway to want to vote for APC again. But then, even that person now, the way things are going for their candidate, it's becoming almost clear that you're voting for a man that does not. I don't know how they've sent him to wherever they've sent him. Is it to pump him up with? I don't know what they're going to give him. Is this steroids? Okay, what are they going to give to this man? Because obviously, whatever ailment he has must be really serious, because the amount of resources Bola Tinubu has, he can use, he can play with. If he's still struggling like this with his health, it only goes to show you that whatever he has is not something that it will take only divine intervention for him to survive it, or for him to be able to withstand the rigors of this campaign. I don't know what they're going to give him for him to withstand the rigors of the campaign, or are they planning to hide him for the next 6 months? Because gradually people are beginning to before, maybe they would have got away with this thing maybe like 7-8 years ago. Maybe they would have got it because Nigerians were not involved. But now people are so sensitized, people are so aware of what is going on now that it will be difficult for them to continue to hide behind, oh, he went to go and rest. I mean, they're not. If this thing could work before, it's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work anymore. And what is going on now? Okay, for example, I was listening to an interview of one of the APC, whatever they call it, on Arise News, and the guy was getting quite annoyed when they was being asked questions. He was shouting, and the guy interviewing him had to start asking him that why is it that when all these APC people come here, they always come here to shout? And that is what you notice. They shout because they have no points. They have their candidate. They can't sell him. They have nothing to sell. So they start shouting, raising their voice as if that is how they are going to win the argument. It's a shame, really, that this is happening. But whatever they want to believe is not going their way. But it all goes to show that a lot of these politicians are in it for what they're going to get. How much money the billion van man has put aside. God knows how much he's going to be giving all these people on their own. And they're all fighting themselves to get into position. See what is going on in the PDP, how people are receiving a lot of 28 million, no, 36 million, a lot. And the people are saying, okay, this money, please take it back. In a country where some people don't have 100 naira to buy a loaf of bread, some families are just managing, maybe they eat 1 meal a day. Okay? And people are receiving a lot of money that they don't know how it's just money that they want to use to silence them. And this is one that we know. We don't know about what is going on in the APC, the amount of money they're sharing there. And that is why Nigerians have to. Well, thank God Nigerians have woken up. But any person that still has not woken up, the more these people expose themselves every day, even those that didn't want to believe it before, the more these people are bringing themselves out, it's becoming clearer. APC and PDP are the same people. And I've been saying this, eventually, where this election is heading, APC may have to join up with PDP at the end to fight Labour Party. That is where it will happen. When I say this, people are laughing. But APC may have to join forces with PDP because this election is going to end up being an election between the poor masses in the country and the elites who want to stay where they are and continue to loot. Because if already they're already sharing party money, what do you think will happen when these people are placed in position of authority? How are they going to act? They're going to act how they've been acting all these years. It's really a shame. Anyway, anytime we talk about him, I think I had the last time I think I had you talked about him. I think Omoyele Sowore is not. I always say that it's not an important person to be talking about. He's a man. There's one of my brothers that spoke before was talking about. He's a man that likes to take. He's an opportunist. He's a guy that just likes to seize the moment and see. People may not be happy that I'm saying this, but I think he's a man that likes to see how he can take advantage of every situation, to see how he can use that, because he has tried everything possible to launch his own presidential campaign, and it's not. So he would jump on anything that will give him free publicity to make it look as if he's acting on behalf of the people, but he's just wasting his time. A lot of videos are springing up on Twitter about a lot of things that a lot of allegations against him concerning how he ate the money of their party 4 or 5 years ago. A lot of people are beginning to dig out those videos. People who are coming out calling him out that he should come and make an account for the money that he ate in their last campaign. He has not accounted for money. So gradually, you see that all these people who claim that they are the most innocent people in the world, they still have, when he's coming around and say, someone like Peter Obi, whose record is out there, he will always tell people, please go and verify. He does not say you should not go and check. He'll be making wrong statements like the Peter Obi invested in his family business. Which family business did Peter Obi invest in? Is it a man that brought a brewery? Are they telling me that the brewery he brought to Nigeria is Peter Obi that owns it? One of the biggest breweries in the world that he brought into Anambra State and invested his own money into it. For a man to invest his own hard-earned money into a company, and I say, okay, based on that, I will also invest the money of this state because I believe it's a good investment. This man is a wealth creator. So if he can invest his own money into a business, a company he brought to Nigeria, if he can have his own money to invest in that business, that gives you the trust, because this man has been making wealth. He now invested in Anambra State government there. Their money there. It's not that he took the money and stole it. He invested it in a company. People are not saying he invested in his family business. People will make up anything. They will say anything. And that's what Sowore was saying. I had him say one time, oh, he invested in family business. They will say anything about Lupito Obi. But one thing that he has, the slogan that he has there, which has caught fire, people always say this. Anything he says, he will say, go and check yourself. He's not telling you not to check. And he always say this thing. If you can find any evidence against him, he will stop campaigning. People should go and people that think that this man is not good enough or think that he's making up things, what they need to do is to go and bring the evidence. The man has said, if you can bring evidence of where I misappropriated government money during my time in government, I will stop campaigning. So I don't know what else this man can say. So if you think this man is all the things he's saying is wrong, all these APC people who are collecting money from the billion man and PDP people, they can make their job very easy. Go and bring the evidence. You claim that the man is not telling the truth. Bring the evidence. The man has said, if you can prove that I misappropriated money, I will stop campaigning. He cannot put it more than that. Which of them can say that? Is it Tinubu who has how many cases in the US for that is in public view about how he was indicted for drugs and all that things, the alpha beta, or is it Atiku who Obasanjo's book is there for as a reference? He has not come out to say that thing he wrote in that book about him is wrong. We have those people that only in the public. So anyone that has anything to say on Peter Obi, they should bring it out. And the long and short of it is that the campaign has started. People should continue to work hard. People should not believe all these their polls. Left to me, I will say people should not believe those polls. Continue to work as if you are behind. So anyone that wants to listen to that poll, the poll is good, but I will say we need to continue to work and forget about the polls. Be working as if you are the last man. Don't be working as if you are the first. Be working as if the poll says you are losing, because that's the only way you can achieve your this thing. Because whatever these people are planning, they are planning to use their money. They're already bringing out their money to try and buy people over, because they only remember people are suffering. The only time they remember when people are suffering is during the campaign. Someone like Peter Obi over the past few years has been crossing the country, giving money silently, supporting companies like this rice mill in the north, where he went and gave somebody money. This is quietly. Schools around the country, in the north, in the west, he will go to places, he will give money, 2 million here. He been giving his own personal money away. This is how he spends his own money, supporting people quietly. You will not even know he's doing those things. He's been doing it. Charity work like that. Nobody knows about, silently, just doing his own thing. This is the kind of man that people want to come and compare themselves to. I mean, if Nigeria misses this opportunity to have a man like this in charge, because of whatever thing they want to do, because of ethnicity, because of whatever, if Nigeria misses this opportunity, I think this is even a divine this thing that is on at the moment. It's quite clear the way things are working out, the way things are working themselves out for him. It's looking as if everything is just going, and more things are going to happen. All this is just the tip of it. We're just starting our more news. The PDP are imploding. The APC are having their own fight in there. So all those parties gradually from within, it will be like a combustion. They will explode from within, and before you know it, it will be very clear where this thing is going. And people will either, the ones that are still sleeping, that refuse to accept it, they will have to accept it by force. But the labor movement, I'm happy their website is up now, so people can go and support now. The Obidient website is up. It's up and running. People can go, and now if you want to support, you can go, and at least you now know that when you are donating money, because lots of people have been using Labour Party to defraud people. So right now, at least if you want to support them, you can just go to the website there and give whatever you want to give, and just to support the movement. I will stop here for now. I just wanted to make a little bit of contribution because I was listening to this and I was getting quite a bit upset about the rubbish I was hearing. So I'll stop here for now. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. It's good that the Obidati website is on. People has been worried who have been wanting to contribute to the Obidati movement, the Labour Party, and all of it. You can now get it and do it directly. This is why, so before now, several times, a lot of people contacted us through various means to give them an account which they can contribute their little input to support the movement. And we said, no, we're not going to do that because we are not the right people. We are not among the campaign managers. We are not among the campaign team. We are not directly talking with Peter Obi to get his consent to allow that. So how would we just say, okay, yes, this is an account, put money, we will now transfer it to them. They are not even aware of that account. So that is why on our own wisdom, we just didn't want to get ourselves involved in anything that has to do with public money or people's money. A lot of people are interested in this. They want to, I know some are doing it in good faith on onward transmission, but money is nobody's friend. With that, anything can happen, especially your enemy can use it to blackmail you. You collected so amount, whereby it is not true, don't collect such an amount. So we try to avoid anything that will give us a bad name or that will make people insinuate and start to think it's all about money. No. Obi not give us shishi. Obi not they give shishi. That's how we are here. We are doing this before now. Before people started to join us. We started this, just like Machiavelli said, we're getting a lot of insult from people among the panelists, telling us we don't know how to do permutation. So I'm telling us there's no structure. One man that comes here to shock us that has all the information. There's no structure. While the elderly one that is part of us, of course, anyway, that is him, was also trying to tell us that he knows politics more than us. We were not talking like a professional, like we know politics. We're talking like a natural human being because we already see what Nigeria want. We already look at what's happening. We're not reading books. We're not looking at history. If we have used history, we would have failed. Because in the history of Nigeria, this has never happened. We didn't use history. We used our simple common sense to read the situations and say, this is where it's going, this is how it's going to be like. Somebody was here. Assuming Obi did not come on board the way he came, probably he would have been singing the song for Sowore, because it would have been the other man who would have said, okay, no, we cannot go behind all these criminals. It would have been another lesser evil. But when Obi came in, we started saying, this is the, we got all this out of our life. But today, I think we are smiling. We are just here smiling. We don't do much job again because Nigerians themselves are doing the job. It is what they want. So without wasting time, I think we have Engineer Ken before we lost him. I think he would have been, okay, I think the 7 or 8%. But thank God he's back. And we have CM. CM, I can see you, but let's welcome Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, please talk to us. Engineer Ken. Is Engineer Ken ready? If he's not ready, okay, I think Engineer Ken is not ready or is having that issues with the divorce. I can see he's coming up and going, coming. I think this is a technical fault. Well, this is how Obite gets local. Come be say na a turn. See, now so you just reach CM hand now. CM just come now. Who they from the get technical fault? I mean, I tell the draw Engineer Ken wire.
I beg, I know fit.
CM talk to us.
Okay, leftist. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, most of the times it's always occupied. I'm always late, quite unlike before, anyway. So I think the issue of let me just cast a headline. Napoleon Bonaparte said, "When your enemy is making a mistake, do not stop him." So obviously, we are all obedient here. So we want whatever plays out in the enemy camp, let it be to our own advantage. If you notice, for instance, the peace accord, because that is funny. The peace accord they signed, the one they call, I don't know, the one that said it is his turn was conspicuously absent. Now, of course, we all know that he's suffering from a combination of dementia, maybe tremor, Parkinson's, incontinence, and all the rest, and all other diseases associated with old age. But he doesn't want to believe it. Now, before Nigerians, somebody came out from APC to come and put a spin that the guy went to London to go and rest. When fight never start, he done the rest. Anyway, the long and short of it is that everything being all things being equal, APC did not field any candidate, as far as I'm concerned, in this election, in this forthcoming election. Why their candidate is very, very unfit and he doesn't want to accept it. Events are playing it out for not appearing at the peace agreement, peace accord to sign whatever, where everybody should face. He didn't. They said he's resting. Okay. Now, on the other hand, look at PDP. Thank God for Wike. Look at Revelation. You see how corrupt that party is. That is to the core. How can you, if not for Wike, we could not be hearing 28 million put into somebody's account, 32 million or 36. And then they are bringing it back, trying to say, oh yeah, I saw a money in my account. I don't know where it came from. I'm coming. Why don't they refund it to me? See, if they don't know where it came from, you do not know where the money came from, but you know where you have to return it. You see, these people, they've taken us for granted for a long time. Sometimes when I look at these things, I laugh. But the thing is that we Nigerians never learn. That's how I always say it. We Nigerians never learn. Somebody is naked, urinating on top of your head, and is telling you that it is raining, and you are believing the person. How did we come to this sorry pass? Look at the mess. Look at the corruption. Look at the thievery. Look at the kleptocracy going on in PDP. They are not yet in government. Look at the way they are sharing money. These are money they collected from sale of forms and the other things. That's why Yoshayu refused to go. And Wike was dead right. Because Wike bombed them some 2 weeks ago or last week, and they started refunding. I wish I'm in possession of Wike's telephone number. I would have given him a call, say, please release more headlines so that we let us know. Because this is how they are taking Nigeria for granted. This is how they thank God for Peter Obi. That's why we must not relent. We must redouble our effort, no matter what it takes. Because this is a battle. And like I always say, P2B is Nigeria's last chance. Nobody can take, we can't take this shit anymore. Can you imagine brazen stealing of public trust, public patrimony? They don't care. They are not doing it with utmost impunity. They are talking of APC impunity. Now look at what PDP is doing by the sideline. Can you imagine? You are in no position, you are sharing money like this, and they are returning it. Where is EFCC, if I may ask? At a point like this, where is the so-called EFCC to hold these people to account? Let them give us more revelation. Or rather, people should go and interview Wike again. If I'm a journalist, I will just fly into Port Harcourt and say, look, yeah, is there a correlation between what you said last week and then what is happening some days after? You see, sometimes all these things need to happen for people to know that if they did not heed this call, if they did not read the handwriting on the wall, and they assume responsibility for what is to come, they will forever remain in perpetual bondage. There's no two way to say it. Look at what is happening. So that's why the Obi movement will continue to work strong. Tell me, why can't Obi win? Why can't somebody vote for Obi Dati? Tell me. With this type of thing happening, you want to go back to PDP again? They've not entered into this. They've not assumed the leadership again. And the national chairman is being accused of collecting 1 billion naira from a presidential aspirant. And who will that person be? Your guess is as good as mine. How can we continue like this? Now, to even insult Nigerians the further, imagine Oshimole, that ugly goat, just came up on Arise New on this channel, because that is their APC's what is it called? Second nature. That is their own. When they are to say he doesn't know where their presidential candidate, you don't report to him. He's in the country, say, well, I don't know, maybe. How can this old man be telling us lies? When Nigerians continue to open universities every corner and putting people there, even when the standard of education has fallen, at least they're educating people. Those people that came out without without job, can they reason? Sometimes hunger, poverty will wisen you up if you're educated. Is he not talking to us? He's saying, denying. Nobody knows where Ashiwaju is. Some will tell you he's sleeping. I mean, they've taken us for a ride for so much. I wish people will reason the way I'm reasoning. That no single vote, that is if the Labour Party will so trounce them, we so clear, that is clear the thing up and down the country. Let it just be like Labour Party in Britain of 1997, everywhere red. That is what they need. To give these people red card, let them go and sleep. They've so much messed Nigeria up. You are even ashamed. They don't even feel ashamed to come and be lying, barefaced lies, telling lies. Even what we know, when we know that 1 + 1 is 2, they are still coming to put a spin on it and start to bring different types of analogy and what not to do. Now look at the university students are at home. ASU is still on strike. What sort of a shithole country is that? ASU is still on strike. These are what Peter Obi will inherit, Obidati, when they come in. Nothing is happening. Nobody is talking about that, and yet they are sharing money. They are sharing money every nook and cranny of the country. No electricity, no light, no infrastructure. Still borrowing money from China, and when they borrow, they share it. In fact, sometimes when all these things are happening, and now let me just not blab so much. When all these things are happening, you tend to ask yourself, are we really proving the fact that people get the type of leadership they deserve? do we really deserve this? Do Nigerians really deserve this? Despite the level of hardship we are having, every day new revelation. Thank God for Wike. What if they have pacified Wike at the early stage? Will we know all these things? Will we know? No, we won't. Now, somebody as corrupt as Atiku is gunning to take over, quoting the constitution of PDP that Ayushudu was elected by the constitution. Can they that same constitution they are quoting made provision that the power should rotate down to the south after being in the north? So you see, all these things sometimes, the conundrum that is Nigerian democracy. I don't know. We don't know where to approach it because every day just keep this type of thing. It makes. In fact, I don't know. In fact, I really do not know. It makes me puke, man. It makes me puke. A country that is on its knees, and you hear officials talking of billions and millions being shared openly. EFCC is there, can't do anything. Nobody can trace the bank account of these people, get them arrested, and then clamp them in jail so that the people could breathe some air of freedom. Nothing. All we do is just to be continue to recycle. Anyway, we thank God for Obidient. All these things we have to end. Only that to me is still taking long. I wish the election is tomorrow. They win, and then in the next 1 week they take government so that they will start to undo the damage of so many since 1999, over 20 years damage. But well, what can I say? It's just that hopefully through the grace of God and the wish of the people, everything all this nonsense will be confined to our history. But then the right thing must be done, and the people will have to work hard. That hard work is just to make sure to not to pick any discouragement. In fact, there's no really need to campaign. When people are doing the campaign, you just have to tell them that look, this is what is happening and we can't take it anymore. It's unbecoming. No country can exist with this type of level of treachery, level of impunity everywhere. It's so disappointing. I thank you all. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. CM is so disappointing. It has always been disappointing by these same old leaders that think it is always their turn, that think that they own Nigeria, that think they can do whatever they like and get away. The moment they get into office, they see themselves as demigod. They don't owe anybody any explanation, especially the people who they tend to be who suppose representing. They don't see them as anything. They do whatever they do. They lie. You talk. They kill you. They imprison you. They steal. Oh no. Yes, the time is up. Obidati is Nigeria's best solution as it stands now. If you think it's Tinubu, Tinubu is nowhere to be found now. He's resting somewhere. And you are there. You are there. He's nowhere to be found. The man that you want to give your life to, your money, your pocket, your everything to help you manage has jetted out, resting somewhere. He's nowhere to be found to sign peace, meaning he needs war. He's sending somebody to go and help him sign because not be me talking. We see his hand. It's like this. He cannot sign. And that is the man that will be signing our future. Ah, now, come on now. Who did this to us now? Who did this to us? His hand is like this. I'm not the one saying it. It's there. The videos is there. He cannot he cannot take 30 minutes interview. Cut. You hear him say cut. He cannot walk alone. You see two people. And he wants to leave me that's healthy. Who did this to us? Is it the Tinubu, Atiku, that have history in the library? How he stole money. Let him go to USA now. Atiku, travel to US, not Dubai. Prove Nigeria wrong. Within a month or 2 months, you have the money. Travel to US and see if you'll not be captured. A criminal And he coming to tell us he has a solution to Nigeria's problem. The man has sold everything cheap to himself and friends. Anyway, he told us he's coming to enrich his friends and family. There's nothing wrong in it when it comes to power. But he wants to make his friends and family rich. It's not about the economy rescuing Nigeria. It's not no idea. No good idea, nothing. It's just to come and collect. Collect. Sell choice property to themselves as Tinubu did in Lagos. Even cemetery, Tinubu collect. Cemetery for dead people. Ah, who did this to us? And people are still saying he built Lagos. He built Lagos now. So Lagos not good to rest. Okay, now when they rest for Lagos, where he built na be Momo Abi. He will build Lagos. Good hospital, good everything. They say he brought ambulance. That ambulance not will carry him. Not be our money. Is this his money? Who did this to us? Who did this to us? Why? Anyway, the youth have risen up. They said enough is enough. And it's true, enough is enough. Engineer Ken did he come back? Oh, I would have loved him to talk. But anyway, we have Let Go. I think we have Let Go in the house. So Let Go. You can please talk to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lekki. Yeah, I came very late. Mr. Busy. Thank you for this opportunity. I thank my downloads and everybody been listening, watching. Everybody has spoken so well. My little contribution is
Lefties, we can't hear anything now.
It's scrubbing. It's scrubbing. I don't know. Maybe it's network. Let's go.
Yes.
I thought it was my side because I've been having some little challenges. But I think now it's not. You are scrubbing. We can hear you, but
No, we
you are
can't.
talking like you are not
Next person,
Tinubu now. You
please.
are better than Tinubu now.
Please.
Hey, lefties, can I speak? My battery is running low. I'm speaking from a small tablet. If it's not available.
Go ahead.
Okay, please just go ahead. Let's
Go
go.
ahead.
Let's go back and come back again. So please just go ahead since your battery is low.
Yeah. I was about to recharge it. Anyway, good day, good afternoon, everybody to Niger. I mean, Mr. Niger and lefties. I congratulate everybody and everybody in this platform. Yeah. Let me start from Atiku. I mean, it's very small. I have to say on that Atiku. Yeah, I listened to what Atiku said the other day because he got married to everybody, in different part of the world, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. So that makes him to be a good president. That's not a prerequisite to be a good president. I think the problem with the background is not clear. Can you hear me?
Somebody please mute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look for this person.
Okay.
Man of your head. If you are not talking, just mute yourself. That's a man of prestige. I've done that for you, but please don't mute yourself unless if you want to talk. The microphone is not a speaker. You only talk through it. Once you put it on, everything happening in the family, your children, it comes in. So thank you very much. So go ahead, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Right. So I was speaking about Atiku before, about what he's, when he spoke about his relationship with every tribe. But so my point is that that's not a prerequisite to be a good president, So he has been striving to become a president. I mean, for who know how long, he has not been able to actualize that position. So that's his life dream. So that does not make him to be a good president. I know he's wanted in USA, from what I understand it, because let me tell you what happened. The Igbo wife that he married, his junior brother, went to school with his junior brother. So I recollect what happened when he was in Maryland at that time. Of course, I wasn't in Maryland. I'm not in Maryland right now. I'm way in California. So, but anyway, I went to school with his junior brother. So after Atiku come over there and marry his senior sister, who is, I think they're still married right now. They're divorced. I don't really know. So he committed a lot of crimes, some embezzlement, so he's a wanted man in America. So he dare not come to America. He's going to be arrested. So all of them are criminal, a lot of them, but, I kind of certain they are not being convicted, in that regard. So that's the part for Atiku about what he said. It doesn't even make any sense. And I don't think he has I don't think he has any kind of permutation to be a president, but who knows why. So let me go back to Sowore. Yeah, that's the one I'm very much interested in. I mean, I like Sowore. I'm not going to hide my feeling about it. From what he has been saying, is he going to be able to implement it? I don't know if he's able to get the presidency, which are that, because his chances of getting there is very, very slim. So in reference to what he said about the way he talked about Obi, I think, in my opinion, it's not anything about hatred towards Obi. It's just an envy. Because if you look at the crowd that is following him right now, that would have been, to a certain extent, that would have been Sowore crowd. So it's kind of envy about Obi. That's where I see his talking point is coming from. It's coming from an enviness, you may call it jealousness. I mean, we are all human, so that's possible for somebody to behave like that. But in a political space, I don't think he's coming at it in the right way. So you don't really kill him like he's doing something different. He's a politician, so he's doing everything politician does. I mean, sometimes he go overboard, of course. That's the way politicians do. So I'm not going to hold a grudge, I'm not going to hold a grudge against him in regard to that. I mean, I like him, I mean, if Obi is not my candidate, he's probably the person I would be, strolling to support. Of course, I don't have any PVC, so I don't have any vote. I'm not going to say, I would have voted for him. I mean, I like where he's coming from. I've always like where he's come. But sometimes he has this tendency to exaggerate. Because when he was talking about, I remember when he was speaking today about the polling, and he said something about the sampling. I think the sample the Bloomberg used for the Nigerian polling, I think it's only about 3,000 out of 80 million people that registered. That's pretty low. But he exaggerated, say that for you to get a good sample, it has to be 10% of the registered voter. That's not correct. I mean, I follow a lot of polling, USA, which I'm familiar with USA politics. It's not 10%. It's about 5% or less. So when he put that 10%, people who don't know about polling, I'm familiar with polling because I'm very much involved when it comes to American politics. But so he was definitely right. So my point I'm trying to make, you shouldn't try to hold him to that standard that he's jealous or he don't like Obi or something like that. He's all playing politics. That's what I'm saying in that regard. So I have no feel illness against him. He's playing politics. Does he go overboard sometimes? Definitely he do. So let's leave that at that. So let me come back to Tinubu. Yeah, everybody's saying that Tinubu is dead, or I'm not gonna say that. I don't know where he is, but no, I know he's in London. Definitely, he's in London. That for sure, because there's a picture that surfaced of showing him and some guy. I don't know what the political alliance with the person. I think his name is Busy or whatever. So I think they just showed that to show that he's still alive. I mean, he's fine and everybody. But if I have to speculate, I think he went there for health reason. Is this something like emergency? I can say, but definitely maybe he go there. This is my own opinion. The election is about to begin. So he went there to get a booster, to boost whatever he's suffering for. That's what we call a booster, to give him energy for the upcoming election. If that may be the case, I wish it's not anything bad. I mean, we need all of them, regardless of how much I don't want him to win because of, I don't know if he's suffering from Parkinson or if he's suffering from dementia. It's all speculation. Nobody has been able to release their health, conditions. So I can't stay here and speculate. For me, Obi is the right person. I've been on the man when it comes to Obi, but after I've looked into his antecedent and everything, I just come to realize that, yeah, I am Obidient, of course. I don't have any voting right, but I'm doing my best. I have a lot of family members in Nigeria. So I'm doing my best to push them to go vote. Financially, I'm going to support them, T-shirt and otherwise, they are doing it right now. So when it comes to the for him not appearing in the NBA, I think it was done like about a month ago or 6 weeks ago, if I may recollect. Then the one the peace accord that was signed yesterday, I don't know the symbolic behind that peace accord. I don't even know what is that. I mean, Nigeria is not in peace. What are you signing peace accord for? It doesn't even make sense to me. It's just something that doesn't make sense. I mean, what are they going to utilize that for? But anyway, being that may be, it seems like it's an important space in Nigeria, signing that accord. For Tinubu not to be there, that has to tell Nigeria something. This is a prelude of what's going to happen. This is like if Buhari is 2.0, Tinubu is going to be 4.0. Believe me, he's already showing all the whole sign of illness and being sick right now. What happens if we get there? I'm not wishing him any bad or any illness. We're all going to get old or any kind of illness. So you can really say, but when you're on that age, at least you should go and rest. I mean, enjoy your money. You know, they say he's a billionaire. I think I read he's like the second richest politician in Nigeria some time ago. I think he worth between $2 billion to $3 billion, not naira. So he's pretty rich, but whichever way he made his money, I cannot ascertain that. I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are corrupt, so I can't say how he made his money because I'm not there. I'm not privy to that, you know. But I know most Nigerians corrupt, judging from where he came from and everything. I mean, he went to the University of Chicago, worked for Lloyd's of London or some other company. I mean, there's no way he's going to make some investment and make that kind of money. So, but not to say, you know, how he's making money. That's not, you know, I mean, it's our problem. I'm not going to say it's not my problem. I'm part of the Nigeria. So most of them are, you know, most of them, I will use the word criminal because they haven't been committed. Most of them are, you know, are corrupt. Let me use that word. So for him to be absent for the second time running, that is a prelude for what's going to happen to his presidency if he happens to come into power, which I don't want to, definitely. I'm very confident Obi is going to be there, you know. But for him not to come into this something important the second time, that's a warning for all Nigeria that Shetima is going to be, if Tinubu get there, whether or not he's sick or not, Shetima is going to be the president of Nigeria. And this guy, from what I read of his antecedent, going back from when he was the governor of Borno State, you know, with the association with the Boko Haram, they can come here and deny it. I read very, very much about what he has done over there, you know. He's part of Boko Haram, believe me. He's part of the northern governors that's part of Boko Haram. And he's ready to Islamatize Nigeria. No doubt about it. So I'm just praying. APC, PDP, particularly APC, because of Shetima. I don't have anything against Tinubu because I don't know much about him, you know. All this, you know, it's an alleged. But the person I'm scared of the most is Shetima. You people keep on talking about Tinubu. If Tinubu gets there, Shetima is going to rule that country. I'm scared of him. Nigeria should be aware of Shetima. That man, he has a very, very Islamic agenda. He has a very, so we should be scared of him. So, but anyway, I don't know what that says about Nigeria. They should be aware of what this is. Like I was saying before, this is the second time Tinubu has not appeared in that kind of, you know, in that kind of important space. For him to be in London right now, he definitely, there's no way. I don't know what anybody can tell me that Tinubu went over there to rest. That is fallacy. He didn't go over there to rest. And if he had wanted to go rest or do some business, he would have done it before. This is the beginning of election. So I'm thinking he might be having some health issue. That's why he went over there. There's no doubt about me. I mean, I can bet my money. It has to do with health issue. I don't know when he's going to come back. So he's been there since Saturday from my understanding. So election has kicked off and they postponed their initiation of their campaign. So there's really something going on. But am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy there's something going on with APC and PDP. But I'm not wishing anybody when it comes to health, somebody die or whatever. No, that's not the angle I'm looking at here. But I'm talking about the disarray going on between those two parties, particularly the ruling party, APC. So there has to be something going on. He has to do something with something not good for him to go there. There's no way. Let anybody not fool you people. There's no way Tinubu is going to go there for the beginning of their election, for the beginning of the campaign. We just started and he went on Saturday and campaign started on Wednesday. Yeah. So there's no way he could have been going to London at this time. So it's something is not a good news for the party. That's all I'm going to say on that, you know. And all these people coming on TV to defend him. I don't know what's wrong. They're not even, you know, they're not even good sportsmen. How Oshimole going to come out there and say, I don't know what happened to my principal. You know, they didn't tell me, or I was somewhere. You see, they're not coordinating their campaign or their acting in a proper way. Because there's no way a spokesperson is going to come out and start speaking like this, like they don't know where he's going. And the other guy, I think the other guy said that he went there to rest. That doesn't even make sense. So apparently, neither they are not aware of what's going on, or they don't want to tell them what's going on, or they're just coming here to deceive, they're just coming here to deceive the public. But I think Nigeria is wiser than that, because all these things they are spooning at doesn't even make sense. I don't know where he is. He went there to rest. It don't make no sense. Even somebody, an illiterate in Nigeria, which Nigeria, are way far better than that, they will know that these people are not making sense. So they are deceiving themselves. So let them continue. They are playing to Obi hand, believe me. I'm pretty much sure that everything is going to come out right. So that's all I have to say, panel. Thank you very much.
Yes, you just said it the way it is. You are not so sure, but definitely we all know that something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
People that said it must be that may probably must have kicked buckets. They didn't say they are sure. They said judging from the body language of the people that came out to defend him, because the question they asked was not about whether he's alive. They just said something about where he's been. They are saying yes, he's alive. So it's like giving these people are not intelligent.
All right.
They think they are just not intelligent. Somehow, if you watch closely, you know that the body language is always giving them out. Just that Nigerians most times don't pay attention to body language. When people want to align, look at their body language. Read it. You know that this person is not true, but when you are overwhelmed, you will never know. It happens in everything. Even your car does not spoil once. It gives you sign. Whatever that thing, but you just say it's moving. At least let me manage. At the end, it will disappoint you one day. There's always body language. So they are saying it's not everybody saying he's dead. No. They say from the body language, it shows that something is wrong. It might be probably dead. Nobody is saying where he is. Nobody is saying he's in the hospital. Yes, I've been expecting a caller since. I think this is going to be our first call for today from Monday on Morigi. Yes. Good evening. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Though I already suspect who you are, please talk to us.
Good evening. I'm calling from Australia. My name is Mori.
Yes.
Because I greet the house, my family people. My own little advice or maybe little contribution here is about Tinubu they're talking about. Before I said before that, before December or immediately after this campaign going to continue, there will be something that's going to happen for PDP and APC.
Yes.
The mistake or their contribution, whatever they will do, that will be promoting Obi, that will make all of them fall out of the line. I think it has started. But now, Tinubu will say we don't know where he is. Let everybody know just believe maybe, this one has happened, that's not happened. It is what God says, it's not that. But it is. They only come, they will only try. Even the God said, even your enemy will try, but they won't succeed. They will die. In many ways, they will flee, they will scatter. Let everybody gather against who God has sent. They will never walk. Tinubu is not going to be there, that's for sure. We don't want for him to die, but the outside, the PDP alliance, the APC alliance, they have been able to reach Tinubu that yes, what happened to Yaradua going to happen. That's why they choose Muslim ticket, because they need this power. They see, because in Niger State they doesn't want Tinubu to come into the power. But at the time they realize this will be the result and the good result, that's why they agree for him. So that is for that. If you talk of Oshomole is just trying to secure himself for Senate position. And he has a big mistake. He can't leave APC. That's the problem he has. And after this regime, if they did come to power, Somalia is finished. And that is why he's doing whatever he's doing. So embarrassed that I will come and tell you, I don't know where my father is at this moment. Someone is not telling us to, and he's killing himself. He's just finishing his career with his comment. So let everybody calm down. Our prayer now is for them, these two parties, to continue to make the mistake. Let something continue to happen that will kick them out of the race, so that the whole world will see that they are not evil. And we don't want them, we don't want them. Most spirit of Nigerians have agreed that we don't want them. So they are forcing themselves. The more they force themselves, the more they continue to make the mistake. The more things will continue to happen that make people to know that you people are not fit. So we should be relaxed. It's not going, Atiku is not going there, Tinubu is not going. That is just for me. Let everybody know just the it's not gonna, Tinubu is still alive. But wherever he is, he's gonna come after a few days. But when he comes out, he just wait for a treatment. But because he can't go to rally, he can't go to campaign, he can't work the way Obi work. No, can he work the way Atiku work? No. But for Atiku, he has his own family problem with his politics and game. He will never go there. So we pray for Atiku and Wiki to continue their drama, giving us movie. Why Tinubu is giving us full movie. So we are watching them. They are not going anywhere. They are just stressing themselves. That is what I need to say. I greet everybody in the house for the contribution. We should not withdraw back, but we should be happy. Just this weekend music is for us. As they sweet us, they pay them. And they pay them, they sweet us. Now, so we will they enjoy. They will not worry. They're not going to come at all. They will try, they will fail. That will not say they don't try, they will try, but they don't work. It's not yet. I praise all the house. I thank everybody there for your support. You guys are doing a good job because you're giving us more voice to talk, not to get our view, and which our view is also important to everyone as well. So for the villages, everyone should try. Talk to your village. Know you are a voice in your village or in your family. Talk to them. One person tell one person tell two person. We are going. Right. Even today, there's nobody who doesn't know Obi now. So we should stay on that track. Right. For Lagos rally, they know that if it happens, the Lagos state governor is gone. The political career is dead. That is what he's trying to avoid. Because it's Tinubu boy. So he won't allow that to happen. He won't. That is why he's trying. But they are going to fail. If they can't use the stadium, they will use the streets. Come to work. I know they're going to bring to come and fight them in the street to say, okay, wow, this is where they were kicking and this. Because people are going to die. And the Tinubu boys will come. Because we use them. They will come. You will know more and all that. They will come. I spent 20 years in Lagos. I stay in Lamansi bus stop. I know what it is. They fight every day. So I know what it is. They will come out. They want to stay Obi people, this Obi people, they people, they do this. Okay. That's what the government tries. So I thank everyone.
Thank you very
everybody.
much. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, we're trying to sing song for us, but let's just enjoy this.
As he depend them, he dey see with us. As he dey us, he dey pay. Oh yeah, say as he depend them, he dey see with us. As he dey see with us, he go dey pay. Yeah. As he depend them, he dey see with us. As we get there, yeah, he go bury them.
Yes, that was the song you were trying to sing for us. So we just got it now. As they paint them in the street us. Yes. Let's go to, I think we have a Let Go. Was it Let Go network? Yes, it's Let Go. Can Let Go talk to us now? Let's see if your network is good. No, but the same thing. No, God forbid, Tinubu. The same thing. God forbid. God forbid, Tinubu. You are talking like somebody that they hold in neck, strong. So you force yourself to talk. This network is not just, could it be network or the Davas? Can you put off the Davas?
You say Tinubu hold am.
I don't understand. God forbid. God forbid. Not be your portion. Just go and come back, then cough it out. Off the divers, reboot them again. God forbid. No, not be today. Before you come back, make Louis Beats talk to us. Oh, we get somebody again, Squallow. Squallow, welcome. But Louis Beats, talk to us. Louis Beats not there with us. Is he busy? Okay. It look like this Squallow, you come with a full force, so you don't draw Louis below wire. Make you for not your voice who talk. Now you want to talk now, but Squallow talk to us.
Okay, hello everybody. Good evening. This man, you're very funny. I think I don't come with full force, so I don't hold anybody. Well, good evening, all the panelists and everybody around the world. Well, my own small contribution for this whole thing, and just to tell us, I think everything is working to our favor. We should not disturb ourselves much about all these happenings when they happen around the APC and the PDP. We should even celebrate, because if these people they don't get problem, the road no good, they easy for us. The more than they get the problem, the better for us. See how they are coming out to make some flimsy excuses about the sudden disappearance of Jagaban. How can something be your lifetime ambition, something you have been hoping for all through your years in politics, and then the day that you're supposed to have the loudest applause, the loudest ovation, that is the day you declare the flag of your campaign officially, and that day you fired missing in action, and somebody is coming to the studio to tell us that the man is going to rest. I don't know what these people take us for, whether they think that we are stupid as Nigerians or what. Of all the whole days, that is as old as Tinubu in politics, there is no how you can make your calculation in a way when we say you go rest, gather yourself, get your booster shot before that day, and then you come out and make your loudest presentation. All of a sudden, you just fired missing in action, and then your surrogates and every other person they come for studio, they come, they tell us say everything is okay with you, that you're resting, you have been working 24 hours and all those bullshit. Wherever in day, when in the rest, let him continue to rest until the election is over. Now, waiting me at the talk. Anywhere I enter winning day, any tiredness when hold and make that tiredness hold on very, very well there. Making there continue to the rest. In fact, make the increase in rest there, make it continue the rest till the election go over. Another person was supposed to rest also in Atiku, because from their official age, Atiku is even older than this other one. Make that one to go in own rest, so that our man Peter Obi will come unopposed. Nobody will ever challenge him that way. I think this is God's doing. It is marvelous. It is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our sight. I am happy for the happenings. Let us not waste our time for all these people. I also want to suggest here, say, I beg, make we try to see how we go to connect those voters with PVC in Nigeria. Our mama, our papa, our aunties, our brothers, wherever them they for Nigeria. We went there the diaspora, make we try to reach out to them. They call them, they see how we'll take, they pet them, they convince them, they educate them, because election is not won by a rally or by inspirational talk. It is won by coming out, pulling people out to come and vote for your candidate. So whosoever you get, if you dare diaspora, if you dare anywhere, whosoever you get when get PVC, I beg, reach out to them, call them. If it's possible to pet them, send money, whatever you know you need to do to encourage that person. Say on that day, prepare their mind, set their mind, make them come out in mass and vote and stand there and defend their vote. Anyhow, when it be, make them defend their vote that they made them stand till they count their vote. Maybe we continue to educate them, continue to pound them with this message. That is even more important than talking about all these old foods, all these old cargoes that went down scatter our country. Now that one I be the most important thing. Let us reach out, let us spread, especially the northern part of Nigeria. If you know any friend, when know any friend, somebody they make comedy, say bring two people that will bring two people. So I beg, make una try, they bring two people, when go bring two people, when go vote on that day. This is my submission and this is my suggestion. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you all and God bless you.
The way they talk, for say, not be small thing, for say, make I give your number and picture to them. May you go they do campaign for Labour Party. Nari campaign manager, now you be. I felt suspect you. You felt draw wire. As you come now, bring two people, we get two people. As you, man, my brother, you try. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, we are moving. Now campaign time we did. So who knows sabi campaign before? Come here, we can learn. And I hear myself come to learn how to do campaign. I never do campaign before. See me. Now Peter Obi, now be the only way. Is the only way forward. They not get another person.
Yes.
Obi
Yes.
Dati.
Yes.
Obi Dati is the only way. So una know una self. We already know as it be. We don't need to come to talk too much. How much be small fish now for Naija market? Go and price fish. Come on, small fish. To cook small soup, we no go feed. And your salary no increase. For those wey dey, how many people dey work? Then your children wey dey say make we see dey help to go sell pure water before you go school with the money. They see the hold them, they beat them, they collect tax from them. Agbero. Now their government to toss it, they want to call they arrest people father. When they not provide for the father, nothing for the fathers. Suicide don't they come from Nigeria now. People are killing themselves. It has never happened in the life of Nigeria. People will just sit down and go, they die because of the situation. This is a country that is so rich. Money to pay pensioner, you go divert and enter people account, now go share them. People don't die now, so they pay them, they collect and they take sending our children abroad. Big jeep, big house. Why your other neighbors, they suffer no food? How want to talk them again? The same person who can't give you sweets. You go to praise his name, Baba, oh Baba, you na mubu. Why you not go praise you, Baba? You they forbid to be praised. Come Western world, you will not know rich. Whether you get money, not get money. Now your pocket, you take get your money. Everybody get it right. They sell supermarket, they sell market, they sell everything. You rich. What you where you park your limousine, somebody will park a bicycle near. If you touch her, you will pay more. You go to escape that bicycle, you go to fear the bicycle. Don't go near her more. You go to respect it. You go wait me the bicycle come up because if you touch her, you know what you go touch you. The law they protect the poor. The rich they fear the poor. May they not wreck them. They try to pet them. They help them. They encourage them. But for Nigeria, you dey craze. Who you be? Jama. They go still call police, give her money. Police go still beat you put. If you die, if na you kill you, police go send at them. They'll take the glory because money you pay them. Where will they go for this country? We need to rescue this country. This has to stop. And that Peter Obi and Dati be the only way to stop these things now. The country has gone so bad. Too bad. We don't need to even come and tell the how it be. You will know as it be. If you know they stay in Nigeria, your people they stay now. You don't know how much you they send go home. You know, sometimes fear don't go let you pick up because now any call a problem. As hospital is not accessible. See Tinubu now abroad. Buhari abroad. Who know where? Abroad. Obasanjo senior Tinubu, you know they go abroad. You know they jet out every minute. Obasanjo is senior Tinubu. You know they jet out every minute for treatment. And that same Tinubu won't be our president. It don't work now. How many times you don't hear say Obi Dati they go abroad for treatment? Eh? If you know if you provide that here, may your people use. May yourself go to show say that quality. Because if you know if you go meet to say that bad thing they give the people. You know, if you build hospital, you not go. Your children not go. Now bad thing because you know say not good. So they go where people don't do, where don't good. How much we want to talk? How many we want to talk? So my people, now so now it go be. We don't really get much to talk again for today. We don't talk the one we fit talk. Make we vote Peter Obi and Dati. Now they be the only person who will feel say yes. They go feel rescue Nigeria. APC now terrorists. Now me go talk am. Not be me go talk am now. Since APC be, as they call the carry terrorists follow body. As they call the terrorists sit down, kidnapping, herdsmen, open killings. You talk, you die. You talk, they kidnap you. You talk, government Abba waiting now. Abba waiting. Everybody, they want make everybody. And you want that kind of life to continue? No, now. So we need to wake up. Now, people pay the price for October 20, yes, 2020, to say no. Police, they don't do thief us, they don't do kill us, SARS. What happened to the people with Nigerian flag? They know. We advise them carry Nigerian flag. Soldiers know they shoot to carry Nigerian flag. Even with the Nigerian flag, they pepper belly. We panel here, panel here, panel, SARS panel. We give money to people with the high happen. Nigeria don't die. The judicial system, wahala. The police, wahala. We need to restructure that country. We need to make things work. And I will be that be the only way forward. Vote wisely, my people. No other person go fit. Tinubu, with the rest, not get the power. He don't get the power. He never even start. He don't the rest. He don't get the power. I been I took away be proper arm robber. Make it go America. If you want to say we know the talk truth, fear go let her enter. Criminal case. Eh? Go read book where Baba write about am. Say he finish he sell Nigeria. Go stay Dubai. My people. Now small. Now the thing they talk to pikin wey get sense. So we go to draw the topic for today, the cutting for today. Before Tinubu can go match my tongue. My tongue not may not go to shake. Because we don't know Tinubu now for shaking papa, shaking aspirant. Only him. Papa and I they wear pampers. At the time they say the peace for body. How that come want to lost now? I mean I think that one not just the get mad to talk. Molaye one campaign for him. He say PDP to fiakwa. Not be God work the work. To be PDP to fiakwa. Say na wife. Then one country, he want come marry the whole girls, women wey dey Nigeria. May they unite us. Not to marry women. They marry women from all tribe. They want to unite us. See, say that they don't lose them. They don't even get what they talk again. No more sense in them. They in fact, they have nothing to campaign with. Nothing. And we need to stop this. Nothing more again we want to talk past this. We need to stop these people by force. And that is just the truth. So on this note, we will draw the curtain for today. Very normal, the way we do them. We can always call everybody who don't join us today. Well, first of all, we want to thank the viewers, because as I always say, if you are not there, we won't be here. If you are not listening or viewing us, we won't be here talking. So because you are there, that is why we are here talking. So we say thank you for all the viewers that have been with us till now, from the beginning till now. God really bless you, because you are the most people that is contributing to this program. We say thank you, God bless you. I want to thank everybody so far on the comment section. That's another part of you also. These are people we look, we see what they write. If we don't sit down where they'll tell us we will not sit down where we gotta adjust. So we always appreciate them. We thank them. We also encourage them to continue to
Bless
write
them
their
all.
hearts out in the comment section. I want to say thank you to all the people so far that have been able to come to the panel today, and those that intended to come, like our brother that has issue, let go with his mic and network. It's very unfortunate. We also say thank you after all. You were here, even if you didn't talk, you came. Thank you very much. So, man of prestige, thank you. Nino, thank you. T, thank you. Chooks, Babweze, thank you. Madam Rita, thank you. Mr. Andrew, thank you. Omoyes Corner, thank you. Engineer Ken, that one, another network issue. Thank you, sir, because at least you came. Chibuz or Adi, thank you. There's not 1K, that man. That man did now 3-1-2 now. He was on the comment section. He super chatted. He also came to the panel, do not talk, network driver. Yes. Aaron Finance, thank you. Machiavelli, thank you. Sons of God, thank you. CM, thank you. Let Go, thank you. Lobby, thank you. Squallow, the new campaign manager for Nigeria Watch. Thank you. You really sabi. And for
All right.
those,
Sorry, before you go, I just wanted to quickly let people know that tomorrow, you guys please stick with us. For some of you that is not on ground, Nigeria Watch will be covering the Obidient rally 4 million march in Lagos, and we're also going to be covering the one in Edo State tomorrow in Benin City, to be precise. So we're going to be in 3 locations tomorrow by God's grace. So follow us up for updates to see, make we shake them, make them know how rally they be. Tinubu, I think all of them, they hide, they go because they know, say, they're not going to feed pay crowd. Because the crowd that is coming out for Obi right now is organic. We are not paying them. Nobody's paying anybody, paying any one of us. So please stick with us tomorrow. We're going to be doing this together. Over to you, Leftist. Thank you very much.
yes, thank you. Stay tuned with us. They're going to be broadcasting live as it happen, as it hot. We go carry on close to now before we now go to see for other places. This one are live broadcast. People just the ground. We go follow them. They show us say how they waka, and that's true. So Mona still hang out with us tomorrow as it is hot. So we go say thank you for those people who super chat us, Kingsley, Bona, yes. Pansat HD, my brother, thank you. Joseph Oji, yes, thank you. Jerison Oba Soha, thank you. Thank you so much. Make a more wonderful mark today. Alexander Gomez, my brother, I greet you, sir. Pansat again did wonderfully well again. Desmond, 1DK, yes, I've said that before, but I have to still say thank you again. The Omoyes corner, na annoyance. Let am beer, now he shook am for pocket, Mona take. Thank you very much, madam. Then Monday, Mr. Monday Omorigi called. He's the only one that called us today. Join us tomorrow as we stream live the Obi rally tomorrow, not M again. Obi rally tomorrow in Benin, Lagos, and some other states. So tomorrow is going to be another great day. Don't forget, we are always here 24 hours every day, Monday to Monday, back to back. So we thank you all for your support, and we're going to be going for now. Thank you and bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. And useful. Obedient and useful. Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah. For light today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, Obi, obedient and useful. Obi, oh yeah, Obi, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. For better life, for better health, for better road. From consumption to production.